Hello, my name is Ludmila Palamar, and today I will tell you the way I see the social network of Melanoma Foundation in Australia. This name of this foundation is Melanoma Awareness Foundation, and it is the central and the most important node in the system. So this is the website of Melanoma Awareness Foundation in Australia. This website helped me to figure out what kind of connections organizations have in the country and abroad. So the first important node is Melanoma Patients Australia. The main link between them is based on cooperation because patients and victims of melanoma are directly interested to spread awareness about the disease to prevent this disease for the people in their country. So this link is based on cooperation. Melanoma Patients Australia are closely linked to smaller organizations within the country, communities to say so, of melanoma patients. So for example, firstly, this is the website of Melanoma Patients Australia, and this is the Facebook page of the smaller community in Australia, which is Townsville branch, and this is one of the connections of Melanoma Patients Australia. So furthermore, Central Node is linked with Melanoma Institute Australia. The main reason and the main cause for this link is actually the fact that Melanoma Institute Australia is interested in Melanoma Awareness Foundation as the tool to provide and spread information about melanoma. So this link is also based on cooperation. And this is the website of Melanoma Institute Australia. Then it's important to mention that Melanoma Institute Australia, as the biggest research institute, has also connections with Victoria Melanoma Service Centre, Royal Adelaide Hospital Centre, which cooperate with Melanoma Institute Australia in terms of researching the disease. Furthermore, melanoma patients and Melanoma Institute are connected and linked between each other as Melanoma Institute Australia providing help for melanoma patients to cure and struggle against their disease. As well, both melanoma patients and Melanoma Institute organizations are connected with the community of Australian volunteers. The reason for these two links is mainly the goodwill of volunteers who want to help other people. This is an example how one can become a volunteer for melanoma research institutes. Just to press button volunteer on their official websites. Then Central Node Melanoma Awareness Foundation is connected with Melanoma International Foundation, which is a worldwide foundation for people to struggle against melanoma. A Melanoma Foundation, International Foundation, serves as a link between Australian foundation and foundations in other countries such as New Zealand, Canada, US, and etc. So this is Melanoma New Zealand Foundation. And the main reason for this link is obviously cooperation as well. And the fourth important node in this system is of course Australian government, because the reason and prerequisite for this link is subsidizing Melanoma Awareness Foundation by Australian government, because government is interested in struggling and raising awareness about melanoma. And melanoma, an Australian government, and in its turn is also connected with Australian Institute of Health and Welfare, and Australian government is closely connected with Melanoma Institute Australia due to the fact that Australian government is subsidizing this research institute as well as a source due to the fact that this institute is the main source of information and the main tool to struggle against melanoma for actual patients nowadays. So this is the way how I see this social network, and thank you for your attention.